And we're in. Let me share my screen. Cool. So day 3, part 3 of building a WordPress plugin that I'm hoping to sell and get out to people. And I'm just going to run through where I've got up to, give a quick demo of the code and the admin dashboard, and then try and do some live testing as well to see if it works, see if I've got it to where I want to be. So what I've done, I've actually not been, I was planning on live streaming everything, but as probably other indie hackers are, I will just put no, that's a bit better. So like other indie hackers, I'm a bit of a tinkerer. So I've just been sat with the laptop, watching TV at night, sat with my wife, and with GitHub Copilot, I've just been able to just type away and get a lot of things built. So what we've got is the plugin's now live. I've built this dashboard that can give you stats and give you the recent subscribers. So that looks like this, all being well. Let's hope we don't crash. There we go. So we've got the overview. My theory, and I've been chatting on Twitter about this recently, and worry about the functionality of your MVP. Don't worry about how it looks. So I've done this analogy and I've said it a few times, is James Bond has got a license to kill, whether he's dressed in a tuxedo or whether he's in like Union Jack swim shorts. He's still James Bond. He could still rip your head off. So it doesn't matter what it looks. And you can also start your MVP in a pair of swim shorts and then start eventually putting it into the tuxedo, as long as everything under the hood is fine. So that's the sort of mentality I'm trying to go through with getting sort of V1 out of my plugin. So it's not the prettiest, but it's got the sort of last 7 days, and you can see I've spent less than sort of 7 days coding this plugin, like part-time, and we're pretty much there with it. You've got view all subscribers, and you can see which page we've subscribed on, the date. So this is the last 10. And then we've got this subscriber mechanism where you can start drilling a little deeper. You've got pagination, all that lot. Sample page, you can click on that and it should open up the page that they subscribed on. Yep, there we go. And then what we've got as well is one of the page features. So this thumbs up is basically if they've just saved in the WordPress dashboard. These ones are if something goes wrong within syncing to a third-party provider. So just show you that. So you can see for this person from here, we had it successfully go to MailerLite. So that's your subscribers, and I've started padding out the settings. So I've come up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sort of places I want to push stuff out to. Done MailerLite because I use MailerLite, so I want to get up and running for myself. Going to buy it for myself, hopefully today. And you can sort of toggle this on and off, and you can do a group ID. And hopefully once you put this information in and you're on the right plan, you can then push into your third party. So what that looks like is in the code, we've got this dashboard, which is the 7 days. We've then got this subscribers, which is all your pagination, your settings, which is going to be done inside each one of these files. I've just got to uncomment this because, again, if you've not got it, the log, which is the breakdown of that. This is all done using admin functions and some DB retrieve. That was, again, all this was written with the GitHub Copilot. It was really wild. And then what we've actually got is we have this processor, which then goes through and checks. I need to enable this, so I'm just doing for testing. I just want to save the data, check which providers are emailed, check which providers are enabled, and then pass the email to them providers on there. So that's what we want to try and do. So I'm just going to be testing that. And what I want to test as well is that in MailerLite, you don't have to specify group ID. You could just get put that in as a as an admin, as a general subscriber, and then see it in the admin section. So I'm just going to go back to the site. So Super Subs Rust, what's this one? So you can see that the actual little widget's running. Just going to clear this. And then it should pop up. Press S to subscribe. So I've neatened up this sort of pop-up. I'm going to put in a new test. Click subscribe. Is it going to work? Thanks, you subscribed. It'll disappear. So we think everything's gone well. So then go to the dashboard. Fill 2 comes in from the main page. Go to subscribers. Successfully passed to third-party providers. This one is what this one saves. Subscribe. So then review the logs. Gives me the local. Can see the subscribed on success, and then this is where sort of the third-party logs to tell you if something goes wrong passing to it. So we should be in to MailerLite. So then if I show that, yeah, it's in newsletter signups. Cool. Awesome. Yep. So that's in. So I'm going to do another test now. So what I want to test is make sure that they got, he was in group learning. Yeah, use that. So what I want to do now is just make sure that the MailerLite works as expected. Go back to Super Sub. Super Sub. Just going to strip this out and make sure I've done this right. Actually, see, make sure it's not a required field. Save settings, and then it also doesn't wipe the key out. Yeah, MailerLite settings are done. And what I've done is I've basically just, you can save it, but if it's masked out, it just doesn't overwrite the full key. Let's stay on the subscribers screen actually. So I won't refresh that actually, because then it should be server side. Oh, I need to add that bottom one. Subscribe. Oh. Is the enabled disabled not working? Ah, cool. So yeah, so the disable's not cleared once you've successfully subscribed. So I need to look at that. The joys of a post-it note. It should work. So do this one anyway. That looks like it's working. Console, make sure there's no errors. Oh. Test 3's gone in. Boom. View the logs. MailerLite's been successful. Has it though? Has it though? So that's not come up as having a subscriber, but it is. It's active there. Not a member anyway group. Amazing. Amazing. So it's gone in. It's just not there as a group. So we can pull in the sort of group. So what I'll do, I'll go back. Whack this in. Also, as well, you can tap that. So put it so you don't have to press as you can tap it. More subscribers. Test 4's in. It's because it's in a group. Yeah, we're golden. We're in. We're in. So yeah, so that's the structure we've got is all these different provider processes. We've got one central processor, and then we've got all this information to be able to pull it through on the dashboard. So now, sort of, Super Sub is ready to go into the provider. The Freemius, which is the delivery mechanism I'm using for the plugin. And then it's a case of just going to be testing. Today, I'm just going to go through and do sort of the process. And I'm going to try and buy this one, buy the Defender. I'm going to make sure I code it all up properly. It's just things that need just enabling. I just need to uncomment. See this, make sure the delivery mechanism works. Put it on my personal blog. See if I can get a subscriber through my personal blog into what we've just seen. And then also what I want to do is just make sure that the onboarding, upgrade, handling the license keys and everything's good from what I've set up in Freemius. And then it gives me some time to reach out to Freemius, get anything sorted, maybe release another update of the plugin if I have to, and then push that into the Freemius again if I need 20 updates, and then I can let them not launch next week. I'm going to commit to launching on, so it's a bank holiday, so from the 7th, I'm going to be launching it and trying to get people on board. I've got a goal to get 10 paying customers. I normally have this dream of having it like making me rich, but like 10 paying customers, regardless of what level I've got in there. That's the first goal. And then also I'm doing sort of stuff on Twitter saying that I'm doing it on here to try and make myself honest and just be like, right, it's live. I've got to get it out now and I've got to get these 10 customers. So yeah, follow along. Join me on Twitter as well, which is the same handle, Phil_TechUK, and you'll be seeing how we're progressing. And I might jump on and do an update of how I've been getting on with the plugin and what the sort of launch has been like from it. And if we get to the magical 10 paying customers and hopefully beyond. Right, speak to you all soon. Take care.